What is up, guys? It is me, Don, and this is Don's Gun Corner. And today we're going to be talking about the Rock Island M1911 A2 FS Tactical. And before we do that, I'll give you a really brief history in the M1911, the the 1911 M1911. It was invented by John Moses Browning in 1900, which was originally the model 1900. And then that was a little bit of a longer pistol with a shorter grip, a lot different than the later M1911. And then there's the 1902, which they ditched the sight safety, which there's a sight safety on the M1900. And then in 1910, John came out with the M1910 the 1910, and then it was adopted by the military in 1911, thus becoming the M1911, something like that. And they're still in use in a lot of militaries to this very day. There's your brief history. I'm not a gun expert. I'm just a gun hobbyist. I love my guns, and I love learning about them. If you want an extensive history, I'll gladly sit down and watch hours and hours of 1911 history, but check out Forgotten Weapons. He's got a few video of these probably. So it's a single action. It's basically a standard 1911. This is a double stacked 1911 chambered in 9mm. At least this version of the M1911 A2 FS Tactical is that I own, which is why I bought it. So this is what I was looking for. I wanted the capacity of modern firearms while having the technology that's been tried and true and proven for a very long time. So it's a single action, semi-automatic, just like all M1911s. Good hammer on it. It's got a skeletonized trigger and hammer on it. It looks sexy as hell, especially when it's paired with this, my AR-15. Get this whole gun sweet camera, which I'm doing a build on that here soon. I'm very excited for that. I got a few of the first parts coming in the mail here shortly, and I'm gonna do that step by step, so that way I can try to swerve YouTube not liking building guns and stuff on YouTube. So we'll start off with a quick little breakdown. Obviously, I just dry fired this, but there's an empty firearm. Put safety on. I like to put mine on the table like this. Just put this on the table like this. I want to take this pin right here, push it down, and then you're gonna turn this barrel lug right here, this direction, and careful. This is under spring tension. So this is your guide spring, or your recoil spring, and then there's your guide rod. I pull mine out before disassembly. Turn your safety off, and then there's a notch, two notches. This is gonna be your breakdown pin / don't say forward slash out loud, I guess, your slash breakdown pin / slide lock right there, notch. And then there's this smaller notch right back here that once you line up perfectly with the guide pin, allows you to pop out the guide pin like that. Just pull it out. Then you can take your slide, push it forward, turn the gun upside down like that. And then you got your front or top side assembly and your lower receiver / grip, bottom end, whatever you want to call it. And then you take this out. You've got your guide rod. And take this, turn this to the other direction. You can pull that out and then slide out your barrel. I'm not going to completely do this because I've disassembled this gun a few times and cleaned it while trying to, well, not cleaned it, but lubricated it, wiped it down at different times trying to film this. So I'm not going to do it again. Just trust me. I'm a YouTube expert. Not really. I'm just a kid that likes firearms. Well, average Joe Schmo that likes firearms. So then reassembly, make sure that you got it like this. And then you gotta sit here and Alright, and then you gotta look for that barrel swivel. That'll come out and allow you to put your pin in. Once that's perfectly aligned, just start putting your pin in a little bit. It can be tricky. I'm not gonna get it for my first time, of course not. It's always fun when it wants to not cooperate with me on video. But now I've gotten it. Just realign it with that rear notch on your slide there. Everything's nice and assembled. Take your guide spring and pin thing, push that back in there like that. And once it's pushed back in, you're just going to want to turn that obviously the opposite direction. These rock islands do not have like a round cap like most 1911s do to kind of soften that. Check your functions. I like how I was saying that it was feeding this hollow points, and then now it's not feeding these hollow points. So, that being said, one way to get around that, not highly recommended, but a trick that I've done and it seems to function for me, is I take just a slight little bit of gun oil here, and I'll just put a tiny little bit on the lip of my barrel, my feed ramp, and I just slide a little coat of that to kind of help guide the ammunition up peacefully. Now, these magazines are finicky, so that could be it too. That's one of the most common issues. See, now it fed. And I'll pick that up quickly. See, fed nice and fine, and it's not compacted in. It's just, they're really designed for ballpoints, and this ammo seems to feed most of the time just fine with this gun. So my overall opinion on this gun is buy one if you can find one. I absolutely love this. This is the only handgun I own at this point, and it's my everyday carry, along with my AR, obviously. What is there not to love about it? You've got an old design with some updates. You know, you got a Picatinny rail down here for a nice light. And then, you know, it's nice, sleek, black, magwell, and high capacity. So it is a heavy gun. I'm gonna say that. It's 3.5 pounds, 3.5 pounds, 3.75 pounds unloaded. And I carry mine in this Galco shoulder holster right here. It's like this. Just clip it on my sweats, I guess, because, you know, I clip it onto whatever I'm wearing. And with it being as heavy of a gun as it is, I will say, you know, you definitely feel it, but I definitely enjoy the look and the feel. and it's a comfortable carry for me, I guess. I make it work, and especially with the shoulder holster and all of that, you know, I feel it's comfortable for me. I like the shoulder holster. It's easier to access. My firearm's facing forward, and we all know, as I've said in previous videos, I practice open carry while I do have my CCW and all of that. Or, well, I don't have my CCW, but fuck those things, and we're not going to go into all that gun laws. I'm working on getting that CCW here in a bit, but I practice open carry anyways, and even after I get that, the only thing that's going to change is my firearms are going to be loaded in my car instead of unloaded. You know, unloaded. So, that being said, you know, I love handling the gun. It's a good feeling gun. It's got, you know, nice sights on it. I blacked out my rear sights, obviously. That's not how they normally look and come. Yeah, I said come. So, I think it sells brand new. It has an MSRP from $750 to $900, really depending. I paid $650 for mine, and I've heard people say that they've gotten theirs for even as low as $5. Okay, that's not true. I heard one person that say that he got his for $500, and good for that guy, but don't go holding your breath. So, the Rock Island M1911 A2 FS Tactical, 100% recommend buying it. Great gun. My next purchase is going to be a M1911, hopefully just an M1911 A1 that's chambered in 45 or something like that. But this is the next big thing for the channel. Here is this AR and the AR, well, mainly the lower receiver here. Got a bunch of stuff coming in for it right now. This is just a standard stock Delton DTI 15, chambered in 5.56 NATO or 3.3 or 2.23 Remington. Yeah, 2.23. That being said, I don't think I have anything else for this YouTube video. It's a great gun. You're gonna have feeding issues if you're not feeding the right type of ammunition. Also, if you are just feeding it at ballpoints and still having issues, don't polish your barrel. Don't polish your feed ramp. Don't go messing with that. Your gun will run flawless once you run the right type of ammo, or try different magazines and all of that. You know, you want a magazine that's got a good angle to it. Maybe I can see if I can get away with this. Well, you can't really see how well those bullets are angled up. This could use a better mag to where they're a little more angled up. So, yeah, that's my final notes on it. Watch your ammo type, check your mags if you're having feed issues. Otherwise, it is a great gun. I highly recommend picking one up. It is just fun to shoot. So thanks for checking out the video. Once again, my name is Don. This is Don's Gun Corner. And, well, we talk a lot about guns, we go shoot guns and all that. I think I'm going to be doing a video on my Takarov here soon. If you want to see a whole separate video of that Galco holster, I can do one of those as well. I'll have a full-length review on this Delton DTI Sport, or DTI 15 here soon. I might even just film one today. It's only 3 o'clock. Sunday, so don't got nothing to do. We'll see how I'm feeling after this video. Otherwise, that being said, these good old Midwestern goodbyes. This is it. I'm out, guys. Check you in the next one.